welcome you to another edition of Park and Ben Gear. Okay. And hopefully you're subscribing and liking the videos and watching the videos, because I often refer to older ones. Well, a while ago, I had made a purchase locally for a Fender Bassbreaker15 combo tube amp with matching BP112 cabinet. Okay, so here's a Fender Bassbreaker15. It's kind of in the corner there, but this is it basically. Combo amp. Okay, and I think I got both for about $480 something. As it happens, I decided to go ahead and sell the cabinet because I have quite a few cabinets I could use, right? They don't necessarily have to match the amp, but also I was concerned that you know, it was kind of hard on the amp to run the speaker, built-in speaker, and the cabinet at the same time. So I went ahead and sold it. And I think I sold it for about $250 or something, bringing down the amp price in half, basically. So I got the amp for under $300, which is really good for this amp, you know. However, had I waited a little bit, I then got an offer that was $75 more than what I sold it for. But I had already agreed to sell it, so done deal. Anyway, so this Fender Bassbreaker15 tube amp has a great sound, man. Just pretty nice sound, you know. However, I was a little concerned because it just didn't seem quite very loud, you know. It was kind of, I mean, it was there. So I kept trying to get a louder sound out of it, you know, because truly for its size and the fact that it's 15 watts, it should drown out the little custom 5-watt amp head that's on the other side. However, you know, I tried to turn up the volume, you know, but I could only go up to 75%. Anything more than that, it became noisy. So I tried the gain, turning up the gain. However, that would end up in a distorted sound, right, which I didn't want. I wanted a clean sound. You know? So I was kind of disappointed, quite frankly, until I tried this, and I'll play it for you here in a second. Basically, the Fender Bassbreaker has 3 gain structures, right? It even has a knob, 3 gain structures. The first one is the really low power, which is what I have here, playing here. No, it's pretty loud. It's okay. Yeah, that's pretty decent. However, one thing I didn't try is, and I kept thinking about it, you know, okay, so I've got the volume up, I have the gain, you know, at basically, what is it? It'd be about 9 o'clock. Okay, any more than that, it starts to kind of break up a little bit. Though I guess I could turn it up a little bit more. What I haven't tried, though, is keeping the same settings with the gain and things like that, and turning up the gain structure to the second one instead of the first one. And check this out. Okay, here's the second one, which when I tried it, I had the gain way up and things. I thought, oh, I'll never use that channel, you know, gain structure, but I was wrong. Listen to this. Computer keeps making noises, but alright, let's get rid of these ads. Keep getting these pop-up ads, and every time they pop up they make a sound. So anyway, what I'm trying to show you is that basically the second gain structure is perfectly usable, doesn't break up, and is much louder. So this is fantastic news, and I'll tell you why. Because I was really thinking, okay, I got a great deal on this one, right? And I was thinking, because I like to play in stereo, as you know, requiring for me 2 amps, hopefully of the same kind, right? And I was thinking to myself, well, it's kind of a bigger amp, bigger combo amp. And before I realized the gain structure thing, I was thinking, the sound is really nice, but gosh, it's awfully not very loud, So I was on the fence of, well, should I sell this one or get another one? And now that I know that to get the louder sound that kind of I was expecting, right, I realized that the gain structure makes all the difference in the world, right? So you've got your low gain structure for kind of lower sounds, lower volumes. Then the medium gain structure for kind of louder sounds. Now I also tried the third gain structure sound, and it's just not for me. Obviously that's the kind of high gain structure. So I wouldn't be using that, but the first two I would. I think that's just from messing around with it that I came to the realization, oh, this is how you get the louder sound, right? And I mean, it does have kind of an amp hum, but most tube amps do. So this is the second gain structure. And as a result, it would not surprise me one bit if people who didn't catch on to that, right, would end up selling the amp saying, oh, well, it's fine, but it's just not loud enough, right? As I initially thought too. In fact, I read online about a guy saying that he played at a band practice or something. A guy had a Vox that kind of blew him out of the water volume-wise. And my guess is it's probably for this very reason. He probably wasn't on the second gain channel. It's kind of a confusing amp. I mean, I didn't discover this until today. And I've had the amp for, what, at least a week and a half, something like that, 2 weeks maybe. So this is very good news for me. And yeah, I'm starting to figure out the amp, which is great. And I'm very pleased with the sound of it, And I mean, if I needed more volume, I guess I could push the gain up a little bit. And the volume as well. So the volume is there, it's just kind of hidden, It's kind of an unusual amp in that respect. Because usually, you just turn up the gain, turn up the master volume, and that's it. Here, that's not the case. You also have to change the gain structure. And the gain structure, the medium one, this one in the middle, the one in the middle out of the three, right? So this is a discovery I made making the amp much more usable and more what I expected, you know. The fact that I can get that extra volume that I need sometimes, you know. But it's nice to have that low volume as well, you know. Very interesting. As a result, I'm thinking of getting another one to have two in stereo, you know. I don't know, something I'm considering. Either that or I'll sell it to get something else. Not sure what. I kind of like the Bassbreaker15 because it can get a really nice clean sound. And now the volume issue for me is kind of solved, you know, so I don't know, we'll see. But I wanted to show you that and show you the difference. I hope you could tell the difference in volume between the low gain structure and the medium gain structure. Alright, very good. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.